Taapsee, this is so special for us. All right, we can't wait for this one. And with that, Rudrani, over to you. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your patience. And this is such an important summit, and we are very excited to do this. Very honored to have Taapsee. You heard her introduction, and she's so much more than what you hear about her. She's been championing education for women for a really, really long time. She comes from a family who's believed that women have to be educated. Education is a very, very important part of your growing up years, adds to your personality and overall development. So which is why it's such an honor to have such a fantastic, powerful, and empathetic artist with me. Taapsee, once again, can we please give a round of applause to this wonderful human being? Taapsee, like I said, I'm very, very excited to do this. We've known each other for years now. And I was just telling you that the confidence level in you has only increased. The will to be present, the will to acquire more knowledge has never been lessened. And you have always encouraged education for women. Let's go there. Tell me how that has impacted your life, the starting of it, your beliefs and all of that.
Good evening, everyone. I don't think anyone is oblivious of that saying that if a woman is educated, then the entire family is educated. So I don't think I really need to tell you all that. And I thought when I've been given the power by this country, the audience, the movie audience, where they look at me with a certain sense of expectation, it's only fair to not just live up to it, but try to pay back all the love and adulation that I've gotten over years. So it was a very organic attempt to understand what exactly, and I don't want to do something just because it's just nice to do for an actor. I mean, I wouldn't say that a lot of people do this, or I just talk about myself. I've been a very strong believer in education. And I should tell you that I feel there's a difference between literacy and education. And for me, it's important to be educated. And when I say educated, it's about the sense of being, living, beyond just literary knowledge. And when I thought about that, I thought this is one area I really want to pay back in. Because many women, especially boys, get educated. The situation is not really that perfect for them. But unfortunately for the girl child, it's slightly worse. So I reached out to this beautiful foundation called Nanhi Kali in 2020. And I thought, okay, and it was honestly very much around the COVID time, where we were seeing those horrific visuals we were seeing. And at that time where we all were forced to pause. And it's sad to say, but yeah, that pause made me reflect a little more than any other time. And I thought, what can I possibly do? This is it. I reached out to Nanhi Kali Foundation and I told them that you tell me which places I can adopt the girls from. I want to take up the charge of 100 girl children. And I want to not just sponsor their education. That's honestly, for any one of you sitting in the room, it's hardly any price if you actually go and ask. There's some, I think one girl child probably in junior school has some 5,500 rupees. वो तो हमारे एक खाने का bill से भी कम है actually. What is that amount? The only thing that I need to invest, which is precious for a lot of us, is time. And me and my now husband, we wanted to do that together as something that we wanted to pay back with. So both of us took the charge of 100 girls to make sure that we took up girls from the age of 6 because they were in first standard at that time. And we told Nanikali that we want to make sure you keep these girls under us till 12th standard and even beyond if they want to study. We want to feel a sense of responsibility and not deter from it is why we want to take these girls from first class. So I can have a record. So we very, very dedicatedly get their report cards of every term. We assess कि किसने English में, Hindi में, Maths में अच्छा किया, बुरा किया. And after a year, we meet them along with their parents and talk to them about their results. Talk to the parents about what can I do that they don't let their daughter drop out from school? What can I possibly provide them? And when I talk about Nanikali, to their credit, I must say, it's not just about English, Hindi, Maths. It's also about civic sense, your habits, your behavior. They teach those things beyond school. Is why I wanted to work with Nanikali on this. And it's been 5 years now. They have reached, some are in 5th, most of them are getting in 6th. And I remember my last visit was very, very endearing because we went and we said, okay, if you all promise me you're going to pass your 5th and you're going to go in 6th, I promise you everybody will get a cycle as a gift from me so that you all can cycle your way through to the schools and not drop out. And all of them did. And it has been I cannot tell you the feeling you get was beyond a success of any film I have done.
I think we need to really applaud that.
That was so heartwarming. It is, and I sat there, the parents there realized that I've come there after my wedding for the first time. They did a little, वो घर आती है ना लड़की तुम्हारी शादी के बाद.
Correct.
So they did that ceremony with me.
How sweet.
So it made me feel, oh, they really think that I'm a part of their family. Yeah. So that really, really motivated me that I'm not going to leave them. They have accepted me as a part of the family. I'm going to do what a family member is supposed to do. So yeah, so that's the motivation we are driven with, both of us. And I really feel education is the only solution to any problem that our country is facing today. There's a very popular dialogue, popular मतलब मेरे लिए तो popular ही है. मुल्क का एक dialogue है, अपने देश को प्यार करके, मैं अपने देश का प्यार, देश के प्रति प्यार कैसे साबित करूं? प्यार करके. ये मेरा तरीका है प्यार करने का. आज की डेट में we have a lot of conversation about कि मतलब how do you show you love your country? हम नारे लगा के भी शो कर सकते हैं, हम बॉयकॉट करके भी शो कर सकते हैं. मेरा तरीका ये है.
बिल्कुल. So wonderful. Another round of applause because this story is so heartening, so beautiful. But like you rightly said, education truly empowers you, tells you you can make your own choices, the right and the wrong, and increases your knowledge. We all know Taapsee is a complete outsider. And in her house, like I was telling you, education was always given a lot of importance. She's done engineering. She's also applied for CAT, gotten through it. And, which also gave her an option that if she wants to go through it. But she was also, in her life, making sure that she never gave up on education while she was coming here. I understand a lot of actors in their lives have done that. But I think it also comes from that mindset that, how you value it and how you also wanted to make sure that you are in that position where you have just secure educational background.
Yeah, that really helps because it's not like there were a lot of offers that started coming my way in my final year, in my 4th year of engineering, because I was doing some pocket money modeling. So my pictures were with a lot of coordinators and casting directors. So they started calling me to come and audition for films in my final year. And I was very clear with them, I'm not shooting any film unless and until I'm done with my final year, final exam. I'm not stepping out. That's not because, मतलब मेरे घर वाले मुझे डांटेंगे, ये वो and all, because I wanted to make sure that ये start किया है ना, ये मैं खत्म करूं, because this is going to give me the confidence of कि कल को अगर if this profession doesn't work for me, I don't feel like अरे यार, what will I do in my life if this doesn't work? Now I'm good for nothing. I should never feel like that, because that's going to make me take wrong decisions in my life. So that's insecurity is going to make me do things that I will regret later. So it's better to have that strength of education backing me. So I did not have a godfather backing me, but I have my degree backing me that told me that come what may, I will be okay.
No, but truly, I think that is why this confidence is there in you, right?
Yeah.
That is why there is a security in you.
Yes. And a lot of opportunities that you get while you are getting educated. So as I said, there's difference between literacy and education, right? I was getting educated. So when you do that, you're also developing a civic sense. You're also developing basic being, how to be.
Absolutely.
Beyond classroom and books. So you know you're growing. The opportunities I got during my school, during my college, that helped me shape my all-round personality, that told me that I am beyond one job, one profession. I'm very happy and proud to say that I have life beyond films. I'm not an actor 24/7. I'm not performing here in front of you right now because they haven't paid me to. But I'll just say that that's what the education is what has given me the confidence that nobody needs to pay me to say this today.
And absolutely, and I think knowledge never goes to waste, right? You're also an entrepreneur, you have sports teams, you have so many things that you're doing in the side as well. And every piece of knowledge that you've gathered in your life comes in handy?
Of course, nothing, no knowledge goes waste, because maybe it will not directly help me. Matlab, where did maths and physics help me perform in any of my films? But it did help me in choosing those risky projects. Because otherwise, वो वाला डर नहीं था कि if it doesn't work, oh my God, where will the bread and butter come from? So that ease of choosing risky subjects, risky characters, choosing a path that is not very obvious for a female actor in the film industry, not really, of course everybody fears to fail, but not really feeling that this is the end of the road for me if I fail, is all because I was brought up in a way that taught me that you are more than just one job. I am more than just being an actor. I have life beyond films. I have education beyond films. I have a world to live in beyond films.
You know, we often discuss gender discrimination and how they say that if we bring up the boys in the same way, educate them, you know, when we are talking about a different kind of education, about gender sensitivity, about civic sense, about the way you treat people around you, which you are mentioning right now, it will impact the way we are looking at things, right? We have films on this. But it is such an important part of the discussion. Educating the boys as well, because like you said, in a lot of households, there is gender discriminations in places that are far from here, where they are choosing whether the girl child or the male child needs to be educated, and it's usually given to the male child when it is in that situation. So I think even then, education, but like you said, on the importance of, you know, understanding what is gender discrimination, gender sensitivity, believing in equality can be done from the household, right? Beyond schools, how can parents get involved in this?
I'll tell you, I'll give an example. I had come across this news article recently. I don't know how many of you know about it. There's a small village called Auraiya, if I'm not wrong. There was this girl who was not going to school, and the principal there felt very concerned because that girl didn't show up in school for quite a few days. And he ended up going to her house to figure out, is everything okay? Is she not well? Only to find her working in the fields because the family did not have 500 rupees to pay for her school fee. 500 rupees.
Yeah.
So she had to just stop going to school. So that principal paid up from his own pocket and made sure that she turns up to school, and assured the family that in the future as well, money should never be a reason to stop her from going to school. So, what I want to say is, it's not the amount of money, it's the intention. And it was the intention of this male principal who was a human being before just being a man or a woman, who understood the value of education, who was brought up probably in a way that he knew that if, as I said in the beginning, if a woman is educated, entire family is educated. So for him to make that, he didn't have to go and step out of his office to actually go. How many principals really go to a child's house to find out कि क्यों नहीं आ रही है school ये? He didn't really have to do it. But for him to have done it, he must be really brought up well. So it only takes that much of effort, which all of us probably can. I think it's just a matter of, as I said, the money is not the thing for most of us here, because education doesn't cost that much, basic education in India. It's the time. Are we ready to invest this much time in our countrymen? That is what is going to make the difference.
You know, I can continue on and discuss so many things, but we have a little time constraint. So I'll come to my last question. You know, Taapsee, you were just saying that how your education gave you that feeling that I can make those risky choices, I can do something different, and you have, right? Your roles also reflect your beliefs. When we think of Taapsee's filmography, you will realize films like Thappad, Pink, Mulk, and so many others, where it does reflect in what she believes, you know, in the fact that you're calling out discrimination, standing up for your rights, and all of that. And I think that is inspiring. Tell me why that was so important for you early on, where you made sure you got those opportunities, and when you did, you made these kind of choices.
I didn't understand. What was in my mind when I...
When you got the opportunities finally, you wanted to specifically choose these kind of subjects, and through your roles, tell the stories of these women.
Very simple. It was first because I read those scripts and I felt like I haven't seen this before. I haven't heard this kind of a story before. This feels new. First was that. Second was, when I finished reading those scripts, I couldn't stop thinking about it for a few days. It kept haunting me, or my mind kept thinking about it for days. That made me feel like, if this can leave this kind of an impact just by mere reading, imagine what audio-visual medium like movies can actually do. I was just telling her a while back that how my audience has spoiled me, because one of my very few first films like Pink, usually actresses get compliments like, you know, you looked very glamorous, you look very beautiful, I loved your clothes, I loved your hair, or your dance was very good, whatever, that film was very good, can I have a photo? My initial compliments were, thank you for doing this film. Thank you for saying those lines. So that was, and then the picture part of it came. Or, there were a lot of people who came up to me after Shabash Mithu. My girl wanted to play cricket after she saw this. There were, I shouldn't say compliments, but there were statements after Thappad like, I saw your film. It was my story. You don't know what to say, thank you, or you say, I'm sorry. So my audience actually spoiled me with compliments beyond just the looks, dance, and beauty of my roles, which is also a very tricky part. It's not that easy, honestly, but this is what I heard. Then I became hungry. Sand ki aankh. You know, the other day a driver in Dubai was telling me, aapki sari filmein achhi hai, ma'am, but Sand ki aankh. When I went to meet the Jawans in Kashmir, they were like Sand ki aankh. And honestly, that film collected what? Around 21 or 24 crores at the box office. Me from that film. It was truly heartwarming. This is the impact that it has left. That film where I played a 6-year-old. So I think my audience has spoiled me for compliments beyond the vanity, and hence I keep going on searching for these roles and searching for these scripts.
And you must. We are very, very proud of you, Tapsi. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for always being so fearless in your choices, in your life. And we will always cheer for you. Once again, we give a round of applause for this wonderful
Thank
woman,
you so
please.
much for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you've been a wonderful audience as well. And we would like to wrap this session. Thank you.
Absolutely. What an inspiring back and forth. A huge round of applause once more, please. And Tapsi, we ask that you please remain on stage for just a moment longer. Thank you so much, Rudrani. And Tapsi, we absolutely could not let you go without presenting you a token of our appreciation for the icon that you are and for the game-changing, impact that all of your work has had, both on and off screen. So if I could please invite Shuchi Shukla, editor with Times Now Digital, to kindly present Tapsi Pannu with a special award. And this one is incredible because it's Game Changer Award for impactful contribution for supporting education for women. I think this is deeply deserved, and this is an iconic award to a true icon in the industry. A wonderful human being who continues to inspire. Tapsi Pannu Game Changer Award for impactful contribution for supporting education for women. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. We'll relish the moment, and Tapsi, we look forward to following what you do next.